Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Suzy. And we're still waiting on Kevin. I haven't heard from him, and which is unusual. I'm hoping he shows up or at least emails me. I'm not sure what happened if we had some kind of communication issues. But hi, Vanessa. Hi, Dream Journey One. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Butterfly Kisses. Hey, Chris MK. Hey, Patty 73. Hey, Hypnicity. Thanks for joining us today. And I'm so sorry that Kevin's not here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'm hoping he will email me soon and I'll announce that more as we go through, or either Susie will tap it in that he hasn't shown up for the people who join us later. But since we're here and we're live, we're going to do a double step and maybe I can pull cards for you, or I can answer questions that you might have about ETs or anything. So I have pulled out my Star Seed Oracle deck. And I have pulled out my Mystic Martian deck. And hey, Juno, we're waiting on Kevin. He hasn't shown up yet, and I haven't heard from him. I'm afraid there might have been some miscommunication on that. And let me see, I'm going to look at my emails just to make sure he hasn't emailed me telling me that he's having an issue. We're having a lot of snow in Mount Shasta. A lot of snow. In fact, Jezebel didn't want to go out, and it was over her head. Hey, son of what? So anyway, we're going to have to do something different. I don't know what's happened to Kevin, but he is not here, and I haven't heard from him. So I did pull some cards out, and I can do some readings and answer some questions. And so we can go ahead and get started.
I have a question.
Oh, what's your question?
Actually, when you were on Nancy Jean's show, I think she missed this one question. I think it was, it was in the chat. I believe it was someone was asking about if the deer in their yard was related to ETs or aliens.
Oh, well, that's a good question. I wish I'd seen that one because one of my guides is Sally, and she is related to the deer. So the deer's descended from her, and she's kind of an aqua-colored ET being. And she was actually my very first one that I saw that I wasn't meditating. And it kind of freaked me out when I saw her. I was at the Rustic Raven, and I was there with Mary and Meg, and she showed up. They couldn't see her. I could. Mary could feel it, and Meg was getting a little nauseated from it. But that, yes, a deer definitely could be descended of that, or ET related. I love the deer. I'm really close related. But then it turns out I have a guy who has deer legs and human body. So anyway, she's great. So, okay. Well, hey, Rowena. Hey, Lauren. Hey, hey, Prince Charming's mom. I'm so sorry. I haven't heard from Kevin. I don't know. We must have had some cross communications. I haven't even, I don't know what happened to him, but we're having to try to do something else today. So I'm so sorry. I've got cards and I can answer questions. So anyway, did that answer your question, Susie?
It was actually Prince Charming's mom's question.
Oh, that was you. That was Prince Charming's mom. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that you're asking if they had a message. Is that what the question was? The deer, if they had a message, or was it related to the ETs?
Yeah, related to the ETs.
Okay. All right. I don't know if that deer was, but yes, the ETs are descended from my ET Sally. So she's a lot of fun to be around. It's her first time on Earth, and she makes a lot of mistakes. In fact, the day I saw her, she wasn't supposed to be showing herself. So anyway, I really like seeing her, and I'm really attached to the deers myself. Okay. All right. Let's see. Again, I do apologize. I haven't heard from Kevin, and he's not here. I'm not sure what's happened to him. I don't know if he's having technical issues, but we're just going to move on and answer questions and pull cards. So, anybody have any questions? You'd love to have a card. Hey, Juno, you'd love to have a card. Okay. We could also sidestep into this and bring on people to talk about their ET experience. Like Gina, I know you've had some more stuff going on with you as always, since you've just been wide open here lately. Okay, this perspective. This is your card, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, find the common ground. So, not, and I think that is very noble. I mean, that's what we should be looking at is none of this really matters. We need to zoom out and look at the big picture. Don't focus on the details and the little things that really don't matter. So there you go, Gino. Just put it in perspective. Don't dwell on those little things. Okay. All right. Next. Oh, Gino. Okay. What do you think about the report that they are recognizing that UFOs were disabling nukes? Well, it's about time. I don't know what to say to even say to that, Juno. I haven't seen that report, or I didn't read that report, but I'm not sure why they would say that. I'm not real sure why they were. I think they're just going to do like a slow reveal, but I'm not sure why they started off that way or why they went there instead of some smaller stuff first, because that's a pretty big thing to talk about, the ETs interfering, but because they've been interfering. And I remember and the ETs interfere in a different way, because I remember when Andrea was pulling cards one day or using her pendulum on Lilac Lantern, and she asked that question, where ETs interfering with the nukes, and her answer came up with no. And I'm sitting there back there going, oh my gosh, thank goodness she didn't ask the right question or the direct question, because it's the hybrids that are doing the nukes. And so when I was relieved that she didn't get that answer or didn't even think to ask that question, because it was easy for them to give her a no answer, because it actually is the hybrids that are messing with the nukes. So, but it is coming from the UFOs. And I think her question was over the ETs interfering with it. So it was an easy sidestep to that question. Okay, all right, next. A hypnicity. How about a general reading for my March? A general reading for March. I'm going to pull out some different cards. And in fact, I'm getting real strongly to pull out my color cards. Find those. And that's what I'm getting. Maybe that's what it was all about, is the color cards for March. I'm telling you, Mount Shasta, we've got at least 2 feet of snow right now, and it's still snowing. And my Jezebel, she doesn't know what to do with snow that's over her head. I've had the hardest time getting her to go out to the bathroom. She has been refusing. Okay, let me see what I got here. Azure. That's one of my favorite colors of this deck. Azure. But what it's saying that on there is protect yourself. So I think that is the general reading for March, is protect yourself. I'm going to look a little more in the book, but I know there's a lot coming about in March. And then March 22nd is something big coming on. I've got Diana Bowles coming on. I'm not sure if it's next week, when we're going to talk about March. And I can't remember the exact date that she's coming on, but she's coming on, and we're going to talk exactly about that. Is
the 9th.
And and we're going to, she's going to talk about more about that. All right, I'm trying to find it. Oh. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to find it. Finding it and talking at the same time. Okay. It says, Azure purifies your aura, strengthens your connection to the divine, leading you to discover your truth and empowering you to make important life choices. Well, that's a big one. Important life choices. And it says, immerse yourself with Azure rays to protect yourself from negative, dense energies and to find your center. So there we go. It wants you to protect yourself and find your center. Protect yourself from the negative and dense energies. I think we have a lot coming up in March, so they think that's why we're getting this card of protect and protect yourself from the negative energy. Don't pay attention to the details, as Juno's card said. Don't pay attention to those little negative details. Kind of move on and look at the big picture. So there you go, hypnicity. Okay, next. Hey, Prince Charming's mom, the deer are all in my yard and then they just disappear. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that is the ETs beaming them down. I haven't seen, well, on the Athena has a whole thing of animals in there, and that's where I found out about the giraffes. But they could be definitely putting them down and bringing them back up. But I don't know about that. I'll have to really tune in. I actually probably would be better if I was there with the deer. But I do think, because I am really connected to the deer, that there is something to that with ETs and them. And they could actually be the ETs disguised as deer, because we wouldn't think anything about it if they came looking like a deer. I wouldn't. That would be a good way to pass. So I'm not so sure Prince Charming's mom, but it very much could be. Okay. All right. Next. Hey, Akidokes. May I have a card, please? Okay, I'm going to pull out the Starseed Oracle deck. I don't know why that's not showing up so well. There. And I'm sorry, everybody. Kevin, I haven't heard from him. Don't know what happened, if he's having internet issues. Okay. The Courageous Peony. Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. The Courageous Peony. Okay, there you go. It's time to let yourself be seen. I don't know what you're doing, but they're wanting you to come out and let everybody see that what you're doing. I don't know if you're trying to start something new, or you're thinking about coming out, or maybe even a YouTube channel or something. But they're wanting you to let go of the constraints and let yourself be seen. So that's exciting. Okay. All right. Next. A seascape. Were there 3 ships last night above my house? It seems they have been gone for a while. Making sure it wasn't satellites. Okay. Let me see. Yes. They were ships. I'm not getting a message for you from their seascape, but they were there. I think you went on one. Yeah, you did. They were there for you, seascape. It actually looks like you're very familiar with that ship, and that you might even work on that ship, because when you arrived, you were very comfortable and you just went where you're supposed to go. And you're in a solid gray uniform. So there you go, seascape. Yes, that was 3 spaceships, and you actually took a visit on one of them. Went to work on one. I think you must have been working. Okay, next. Hey, Brenda Lee Lynch. Does Andromeda Galaxy have planets similar to Earth or any of our cultures? I'm going to say yes, all of them. There's so much out there that we don't know about that that are very much like Earth. So the answer is yes. And I think one day when we are out in space, we will see that. And there's a lot of them planets that is on the other side that we can't see. A lot of them that a lot of activities happening on. So, and also I've seen it where they hide in the mountainous parts where we can't identify or see them. So the answer would be yes. Okay. All right, next. Hey, Inkar. Hello, Dr. Gail and Suzy. And any message from my angels and guides? Thanks. Okay. Pull out the mystic emotion for you. Okay, here we go. Alpha Centurions is a card I pulled. And what it's saying in card is foresight, planning, strategy. So I don't know what you're doing at this moment, but they're wanting you to sit back and start planning, look ahead and plan and create some strategy on whatever you're trying to create. And I feel like it is in a creative form that they're showing me. Creative plans, creative. It looks like it's creative planning. It's something that it's not quite as you're familiar with or comfortable with, but they want you to sit back and take that like you would naturally do it or normally do anything else. They want you to treat it kind of the same, but it does look like it's a creative project, and they want you to step back and do more planning with it. I hope that makes sense because that's just a little strange, but it's like they're wanting you to take, it almost is like take your um, logical brain and pull it over to your creative brain and try to get it organized and straight and um, some strategic planning. So there you go, Gar. Okay, next. Okay, hey, Chris and Kay, a message from a gods would be great. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, that's nice. Surrenders to sweetness, Chris. Surrender to sweetness. Venus in energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to your life. So, Chris, that sounds like it's time for you to have some fun. Surrender to the sweetness of your life, the Venus energy. So, have some pleasure, have some joy. I don't know if you've been a little too serious here lately, but find some joy. I think we all have been a little too serious lately, that we need to get out and have some fun. I think that's true for all of us. I have been getting that message a lot lately about everybody needing to get outside and have some fun and act like children. Again, we're all gotten too serious. So I think that this is pertaining especially to you, Chris. So, okay, I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense to you. All right, next. Hey, Patty, I would love a general reading for March as well. Let me see what I want to pull out for you. General reading for March. Okay, they're saying Starseed Oracle. I thought it was going to be the color card again, but nope. Oh, jump in. And this is Andromeda energy. Jump in, adventure, say yes to change. Oh my gosh, Patty, are you getting ready to have some change in your life? It's telling you to go ahead and jump in. This is giving you the big thumbs up. I don't know if you're planning on a move or a career. I feel like it's a move. Patty, are you planning to move? Anyway, it's telling you to jump in. Go ahead. So I hope you understand that message, Patty. Whatever it is, you're jumping and go ahead. You're getting a big thumbs up. So, okay. All right. Next. Hey, White Dragon. Are there any Palladian hybrids or are most of them race related? Oh, there's every hybrid. Every hybrid. In fact, just yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I think it was Wednesday, I met a new one that was a human-sized red ant, a human. It was an ant human, so I guess it would be insectoid human hybrid, and her name was Peach. So, and she was like a teenager. She was a lot of fun. But yeah, there's every kind of hybrid. In fact, when I was on the hybrid ship, look at the medical one, Astro Medical One. That was all hybrids and all different mixes. I mean, it was reptilian human and human reptilian. I mean, it was all sorts of hybrids. So, and I had to switch my office all the time to accommodate what species they were. And that was the most complicated hospital that was out there, because there are specifically hospitals for like a spaceship that's a Palladian one, a Nocturian one, but this one was hybrids, and it was all the combinations. So yeah, there's every kind of combination out there. So okay, there you go, White Dragon. All right, next. Hey, Prince Charming, I would love a card. Okay, let's see. We'll be pulling out of the Mystic Martian for you. And again, I apologize. We haven't heard from Kevin yet. Okay. Starseed. This is what you get, Starseed. And they're wanting you to start remembering your starseed roots, self, memories, identity. So Prince Charming's mom, they're wanting you to face up to that identity of being the starseed. And I'm thinking you are having some memories coming back to you, but it looks like to me they're going to start increasing or allow the memories to come in. I think that's what I'm getting. Allow those memories to come in. Okay. All right. Next. Hey, BJ, any word of advice, guidance from my guides? All right, BJ, let's see what we got here. I'm getting be patient. Let me see what the card says. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. Density, addiction, let God in. So that's like the higher being in, but I'm getting that you need to be patient with this. And I guess you're holding on too tight and you need to loosen your grip, because that's what I really got big time from my guys is saying, or your guys, being patient. You need to be patient. Loosen your grip, be patient. It looks like to me they're trying to send you messages and you're hanging on too tight. Is that true, BJ? Are you connected to your guides? Because it looks like to me they are communicating with you. And be patient. I'm not sure what that's all about being patient. But and loosen your grip. I can understand that. Loosen your grip and be patient. So I hope that message means something to you, BJ, because it seems to be a pretty powerful message for you. Okay.
BJ says, I try. I'll do better.
Okay. All right. Of course, the best way, BJ, is to, meditation or doing something that's meditative, like, work in the garden, which is a long time of year, or knitting, crocheting, doing things that takes your mind off and that lets that information in. You could be walking, dancing, anything like that just takes your mind off. Whatever you can figure out, they'll let you connect with your guides. Mine is getting into nature or driving the car is my big time. Of course, I do meditate also, but you seem to really pile in when I'm driving. So, okay. All right. Next. Hey, Rowena. A message from my guides, my heart. What's the my heart? Okay. All right.
In reference to her heart.
Are you having issues with your heart, Rowena? Maybe they want a color card for you. At night you're having heart problems? Are you having palpitations, or is it your heart running away from you? Is that what's going on? Oh, wow. I got the color gray, and it says, learn to scan your body. Now, learn to scan your body. Let me see if I can get a little bit more of that. Huh. I'm getting what they're showing me is you need to learn how to calm yourself down. I don't know if you're having issues with that.
Heaviness on her chest.
Okay. Heaviness in your chest. Well, they're saying learn to scan your body, and I think that they're wanting you to learn how to calm you down. I don't know if you might need to start putting on like a meditative tape or music or something at night just to calm yourself down. Okay. Gray identifies blockages in your body or aura, providing information about your mental, emotional, and physical state. Use gray to give you an alternative point of view and provide you with strength when dealing with challenging situations that you feel are hopeless. That's kind of how I'm getting a feel of you, is that it's kind of anxiety related. I don't know if that's true, Rowena, but what they're showing me is you just need to calm down, and that, that must be it at night. If you're having this continue, I mean, go ahead and have a medical professional check it out. I don't know if you already have done that, but to me, I'm seeing it's stress related, and you just need to start calming down. You can't calm your brain down. It's just racing, and you need to somehow meditate or slow it down. And a lot of times that would be like the meditation music that will help you. But anyway, that just, oh, hypnotic tapping might help. That's a good thing to do. So check all those kind of avenues out, and hopefully that'll help. But if this continues, do have it medically checked out, or go ahead and have it checked out anyway, or tell your doctor about it. So, but that's what I'm seeing, is just some heaviness from stress. Okay. All right. Next. Hey, Juno, I saw that there was a sighting of lights over Texas that were very similar to the Phoenix lights in 1997. Are these the same type of thing? Immediately I hear yes. Yes, but no. Okay, what I'm getting is it's sort of the same, but it looks like to me it's a different species or a different group or something like that that was just showing me. So this, I'm just getting kind of a fuzzy answer on this, Juno, but it looks like it's basically the same, but a different group of spaceships or beings. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I hope that helps. I have to check further into that. Okay, next. Hey, butterfly kisses. I would love a message for my ET guides. Okay. Ooh, jump in. I got to grab this before. Oh, we did. You're getting them jump in and draw them energy. Adventure, say yes to change. What are you getting ready to change, butterfly kisses? I'm enjoying your videos that you're showing when you're out on an adventure. I'm not sure. Are you getting snow where you're at these days? I don't know if is that far south. But anyway, you're to jump in. What are you thinking about that you're trying to decide to do or change? It looks like to me it's a change, and they're wanting you to go ahead and jump in. I don't know what you're working on. What are you thinking about? But it's wanting you to go ahead, and you're getting a yes. Go ahead and jump in. Okay, next. Hey, Melissa. Hello, Dr. Gail. A few weeks I did some healing work with a wonderful gentleman in Arizona, and you're in Pennsylvania. Can you confirm that we were both working Arcturians? Okay. Can you confirm that we were both working with Arcturians, that the Arcturians were healing you? I think that's what you're meaning, and I'm going to say a big yes, that you were working with the Arcturians. It looks like there were two of them. That's a yes. Yes, Melissa, you're working with the Arcturians. Okay. All right, next. Hey, Fiona. Hi, Dr. Gail and Suzy. Wondering if I have ever been on a ship. Thank you much for doing what you do. You're welcome. All right, Fiona, let's see if you're working on a ship. I'm getting ground control. I love it. That song, Ground Control. I think because they're sending me that song, that you must be some type of ground control. But you must be on Earth and doing some kind of, almost looks like a portal that you're involved in on ground control. This is really weird, Fiona. This vision. Okay, I think you're in control of some ET activities coming and going out of a portal. I don't know. Hmm. That's what I'm seeing. I don't see you on a spaceship. I see you are controlling some kind of portal, but you're watching who's coming and going out of that portal. That's a really strange sight, but that's what I see. So, okay, okay, yeah, I hope that helps. That's just really strange. Okay, all right, next. Okay, hey, Vicki, have I ever been on a spaceship? All right, let's see. The answer is yes. It doesn't look like you're a regular on a spaceship. It looks like to me you've gone up there for some healing. Because can see you like in a patient gown. So there you go, Vicki. You go up there for healings on occasion, but you're not a regular on the spaceship. Okay. All right, next. Hey, Brenda Lee Lynch, are there planets with different colors, suns, maybe purple or orange? Yes. Yes, there are, Brenda. I've seen all sorts of different things, the suns and the moons and everything being different colors, and even the planets being different colors, and the ETs being different colors. It's amazing. I think one of my favorite ones is a pink sun, or was it a pink moon? There was one that was really okay, well, it's this color pink. It was that color pink, and that's probably one of my favorite ones that I've seen like that. It wasn't very big, but yeah, they're all sorts of colors. Um, so, and I think that was actually, I'm thinking that it might have been a pink moon because it was small. But anyway, all sorts of colors. Yes, it sounds like to me you've been up there to see them. Okay, all right, next. Hey, Esther, I would love a general reading. Okay, let's see. Got here. I remember. Oh gosh, let me get it straight there. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So I'm going to read a little bit more in this book because that's what they just told me. Pull that book out. You just don't read out of this book. I remember. Okay. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life, we live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. So it says if you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life. There you go. So that's why there will be. I remember. So you're at a crossroads to choose your destiny life or your fated life, and the destiny life looks like it's a harder thing to do to say yes to. So you're at the crossroads of making those decisions, Esther. Okay, that's pretty deep there. Okay, next. Hey, son of what? Do I have any new messages from my ET guys? Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm hearing good job. What have you been doing? Good job. They're really praising you. It's a here the longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay, homesick. So I think you're working up in who you actually are, and now you're getting a little homesick for your stars or your star family. But they are really praising you for what you're doing or what kind of work you're doing right now. And yeah, that's pretty exciting, son of what. You just keep on going. They're really proud of you. So there you go, son of what. Okay, next. Adrian Journey 1, if there's time, may I please have a card? Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull out the Mystic Martian for you. Crop circles. Crop circles. And it says messages, curiosity, signs. Look for the signs. There's signs everywhere around you. They're wanting you to pay attention to them. You've got messages in those signs. Dream Journey 1, pay attention because it looks like to me you're missing it. You're missing the signs. And they're like right there in your face. Yes, you're missing the signs. In fact, for some reason, I'm seeing the deer coming up to you too. I'm not sure why I'm seeing the deer. So I'm thinking they're telling you the signs are in the nature. Yeah, I just had a bluebird show right before I went on here. It was just beautiful. So, okay, next. Baby J, what's the deck you're using? Did you already say? Okay, I'm going to show you the 2 decks that I have that I'm using. Well, there's 3 that I'm using. This is the Star Seed. Let's see if we can get it. The Star Seed Oracle deck, and it is by Rebecca Campbell. Rebecca Campbell, and then I'm also using the Mystic Martian Oracle. It's the Mystic Martial, and it's Lisa Porter, Mystic Martian. And I'm also using the Secret Language of Color, and that is by Inya Siegel. So those are the 3 decks I'm using. So, okay, all right. There you go. Did she? Okay. Hey Jenny, a message from my guides, please. Okay. Let's see which one. Darcy. Okay. Water your garden. Oh, wow. Water your garden. They're asking you for nourishment and body care. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. All right, Jenny. Quit burning the candle at both ends. It's time to get some rest. Time to take care of your body. Nourishment. I don't know if this is hitting home to you, but I have a feeling it is. What I'm seeing is they're mainly wanting you to get some sleep. It looks like you have not been getting some good sleep. I hope that makes sense, Jenny. So, okay. All right, next. Hey, Mountain Mama, what is Alcyon like? Have I been there? I don't know. I don't remember being specifically at that planet. I know the name, but I don't remember on Mountain Mama going to that planet specifically. Have you been to it? Maybe you can tell us what it looks like, but I don't think I've been there. So I'm sorry, I can't give you much information on that. And I think Alcyon's actually a star. Isn't it one of the Palladian stars? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Okay. All right. Next. Hey, may I have a card, please? Hey, Brenda Lee. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry. And it's saying defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. Looks like to me the thing that's jumping out to me is the defenselessness and writing past wrongs. But it looks like to me somebody has wronged you, and that you are that you're expecting that. What I'm hearing is you're expecting that wrong for that other person who wronged you to right it, and it's not going to happen. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to ever be satisfied with that person trying to say they're sorry. And so they're wanting to uproot and move on. So that's not the greatest card, the greatest message I'm giving you, but that's what I'm seeing. So I'm so sorry, Brenda. But anyway, that's the message for you. Okay, next.
Let me see.
Okay. Do I interact with ETs in any way? Yeah, it looks like you have a couple of guides. So there's an Arcturian. I'm not sure what this other one is. It might be a Palladian. I'm only guessing on the second one. And they're just basically going, we're here. Yes, we're here. One of them says, and I think it's the Arcturian saying, we're always whispering in your ear. It's so sweet. But anyway, yes, you do interact with the ETs. You actually have 2 ET guides. And it looks like it's the Arcturian who's whispering in your ear, trying to guide you. So, it's really sweet. So, okay. All right, next. Hey, Carolyn. Hi, I am related to the Palladians. Also think about the small blue beings with feathers. Oh, okay, great. The small blue beings with feathers, that could be, oh my gosh, it's going out of my head. Well, of course, I don't think the small blue beings with feathers are the ones I'm thinking about are tall, and they're avians. Avians, that's what it is, that have the feathers. But you think about, I like to see the small blue beings with feathers. I haven't seen those. But being related to Palladians, you're probably a wonderful person. They're such angel-like. But the ones that are tall and with feathers, those are called avians. So, okay, Carol, that's great. All right, next. How about my 2 little Palms and I were visited this winter by a little white light being about 3 to 4 feet tall in our house. The dogs barked a lot. Do you know who or what it was? I think that was just somebody passing through. I think that was a curiosity thing. And I think that was just an energy just passing through. What were you going to say, Susie?
She has a follow-up to that.
We've been being visited a lot, different energies this winter. Who, what, and idea. But that other one I thought it was just passing through. And it looks like to me they're almost like they're appearing as orbs. Or travel as orbs. Let me see if I can get an idea of the other ones. Because it almost looks like a family. Oh. You're related to them, or somebody in your family is related to them. I'm getting a feeling about Mama, it might be somebody in your family that's related to them. I'm seeing a young girl. Do you have a daughter or something, Mama? Or somebody who comes and stays there? Sometimes I see orbs, other times I feel a presence, but I don't see them. Is there a young girl in your family? Mama. I just see that they're visiting. There's a young girl that they're visiting, and I'm wondering if it's actually a young girl or if it's actually you, and they're showing me as you being younger. Like you've seen them all your life, or been working with them all your life. Okay, I'll wait for that information. We'll move on. Okay, next. Oh, I have 2 granddaughters, but don't live here, and my 45-year-old son lives here. Okay. So it must be that they're showing you at a younger age, that they were coming to visiting you, because that's what they're showing me as a younger person. So I'm thinking that you've been visited by these people all your life then, because they're showing me a younger girl that maybe that's when they started. So there you go, Mountain Mama. And it is family. It's somebody that's related to you. It's your star family. Okay. All right, next. Hey, Gina, people are photographing what appears to be 2 suns. What is causing this? You mean, I haven't seen that. You mean here on Earth are catching 2 suns, or somewhere else? I'm not in the know of that. Hey, Vivian C. Nancy Jean's told me to contact you. Anyway, Gina, can you tell me a little bit more about that? It's on Earth. There's 2 suns on Earth. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what's causing that. That's interesting. 2 suns. Almost, you'd think it would just be another big star. But I don't know, Gina. Another thing I'd have to, send me some videos. Another thing I'd have to check out. Okay, next.
I think those are all the questions from the chat right now.
Okay, all right, good. I'm so sorry, everybody, that Kevin, we must have miscommunication, or he's having internet problems. I was hoping he would eventually show up, but thanks for showing up and coming and joining me today, and Susie. And Susie, thanks for your help. And we will be having another video soon all about aliens and aliens and ETs. And we'll be bringing on some experiencers. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. And thanks for joining us. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.